there's a couple of ways to look at this. So Xi Jinping saying we're not China, we're not Mexico, essentially, that's actually a bunch of bull, because Xi Jinping and the Chinese Communist Party are the trade from China and Mexico, because we know what they're doing. They're exploiting the loopholes in the USMCA. Yes, there were worse loopholes in NAFTA, but the loopholes with the
Hold it.
Whoa.
Slow down. You mean Canada? You keep saying China. You're saying that the fold, because they've infiltrated Canada,
China,
right?
Because
Canada and Mexico. Okay, so you're saying she's saying, hey, and the fentanyl's from China, right? Yes, the fentanyl's from China, but I'm also talking about the goods in general on the trade war. So when you're talking about these auto parts that are getting made in Mexico, they're not being made in Mexico. They're made in China. They go to Mexico. They get assembled a little bit. Boom. You get a Mexico, a country of origin stamp on it, but we know it's not actually Mexico. It's actually coming from a Chinese firm, in some cases even with Chinese workers. And you see this in Canada as well. They were doing this with the steel. They were dumping the cheap steel in, but it was processed slightly in Canada. So, suddenly it's Canada, country of origin, not China. Cut the crap. And Lighthizer knew all this, by the way. Lighthizer knew exactly what was going on, and that's what he was working to backstop on. So when it comes to China, that's what the whole trade war is about. But the dirty little secret is this. And the War Room understands this, because the War Room's been focused on this for a long time. And if you go all the way back to when I did Chronicles of the Revolution, we explained this, and even in the China files, we explained this 2 years ago, 3 years ago now. The fight of the trade war is not between the U.S. and China. The fight of this trade war is between the Trump administration and the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, because the U.S. Chamber of Commerce and their mouthpiece, the Wall Street Journal, has for decades had a deal that they made with the Chinese Communist Party, going all the way back to the days of Tiananmen Square and the blood-soaked streets, to say, here's how it's going to work. We are going to be the international capital. We are going to be the foreign direct investment. We are going to be the IP. We are going to use that to go into China, set up the firms and the JVs with you, the joint ventures, and then you will be the world factory. And the world factory comes out of China, exploiting the slave labor of the Lao Beijing and the Chinese people, undercutting all American workers. That's where the fulcrum is. So when publicly you see China, U.S., but understand this is the complete underpinnings of the system of globalization.